afternoon, everyone. So I am the reporter. I am Abigail Horisa. So before we start, let's read our objective. Before we proceed, let's answer our pre-test so that we can have a knowledge what is our topic. The diversity of life on Earth is immense. Scientists estimate that there are between 5 million to 50 million species of organisms inhabiting the planet. However, only about 1.7 million species have been formally identified and described. With such a vast number of organisms, proper classification becomes essential in order to study, understand, and organize them systematically. Systematic is a scientific discipline that deals with the study of the diversity of organisms and their evolutionary relationship. A key branch of systematics is taxonomy, which focuses on the naming, describing, and classifying of organisms. Through taxonomy, organisms are arranged into groups based on shared characteristics and similarities. Taxonomy can be traced back to Aristotle, who was among the first to classify organisms. He broadly divided living things into plants and animals. Animals, in turn, were further grouped according to their habitat, land, air, or water dwellers. Why systematic and taxonomy are aligned? They are aligned because they both deal with organizing and understanding the diversity of organisms, but they focus on different aspects that complement to each other. Taxonomy is a branch of systematic. It focuses on the naming, describing, and classifying organisms into groups. In short, taxonomy provides the framework of names and categories, while systematics explain the evolutionary connection behind those categories. Later in the 18th century, Carl Linnaeus developed a more systematic method of classification. He introduced binomial nomenclature, a naming system in which each species is given a two-part scientific name. This innovation simplified the process of identifying organisms and remains the universal standard in taxonomy today. The contribution of Linnaeus gave rise to the Linnaean system, a hierarchical method of classifying organisms into taxonomic ranks. These levels of classification become more specific as one moves downward to the hierarchy.
Table 1 show how humans are classified based on specific characteristics, their level of classification on humans. We have taxonomic ranks, human, description, and their organism. Number 1. Kingdom. Their human name is Animalia. The description is multicellular heterotrophic eukaryotic organism. And their organism is like that. So, makikita naman sa picture na marami talaga sila. Number 2 is Phylum. Human name is Chordata. The description is animals with notochord. So magkakaiba ang kanilang organism dahil ang kingdom ay may small living things pa. Kaibahan sa phylum wala na. So as you can see the difference of the phylum and kingdom and their organisms. So iba talaga ang kanilang mga species kasi nagra-rank sila at isa-isa. Class, Mammalia. Animals that feed their young with milk. Order, Primata. Refined development of hands, feet, shorter snouts, and large brains. Family, Homidae, primates with robust body and well-developed forearms. As you can see the difference with class, order, and family. The class is they give feed with their youngs with milk or something to eat. The order naman is sila yung dito makikita yung mga development sa body nila. The family naman is makikita mo talaga yung complete body nila with their forearms. So as you can see the difference with their organisms when you look at the picture. Lastly, genus and species. Genus is Homo, humans and other closely related species that use tools and other competitive advantages. Species, Sapiens, modern humans, organisms that have the ability to reason, adapt, and learn. Balikan natin yung mga pictures. As you can see in these pictures, makikita mo talaga yung pag-evolve ng mga species into humans kung paano siya nagiging related sa isa't isa. Okay, let's proceed in Table 2. Table 2 gives the levels of classification of Nara and Philippine eagle in the Linnean classification system. Levels of classification of Nara and Philippine eagle. Taxonomic rank, Nara and Philippine eagle. This is their classification system names. Okay, kingdom is Plantae, Hilum Magneliopeta. Class Magneliopsida. Order Fabilis. Family Fabaceae. Genus Pterocarpus. Species Indicus. Okay, next. Kingdom Animalia. Phylum Chordata. Class Aves. Order Falconiformes. Family Accipetridae. Genus Petecopaga. Species Jeffrey. This table explaining the level of classification with the Linnean classification system.
The diversity of life on Earth is immense, with millions of species identified and ever more yet be discovered. To properly classify, identify, and study these organisms, scientists follow a standardized system of naming called binomial nomenclature. This system was introduced by Carl Linnaeus in the 18th century and remains the universal method for naming organisms in a scientific community.
Binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is a system in which each organism is given a two-part name consisting of genus and species. Genus, the broader classification that groups related species. Species, the specific identifier that distinguishes an organism within its genus. Here are the rules of distinguishing scientific name of organism. In scientific name, the genus starts with a capital letter, while the species start with a small letter. Scientific names are set in italics. When the scientific name are handwritten, each word should be underlined. Okay, and let's proceed to Table 3. Show some of the scientific names of common animals. Scientific name of some common organisms.
And my name is Angel Gwen Bungan Pagalangan. And so, I am going to report what inside of this. So, I will explain that the plants have a scientific name. And so, that the animal have the scientific name. Let's start with plants. Plants. Banana. Scientific name, Musa acuminata. Animals. Carabao. Scientific name, Bubalus bubalis. Plants. Coconut. Scientific name, Cocos nocifera. Animals. Cat. Scientific name, Felis catus. Plants. Eggplant. Scientific name, Solanum melongena. Animals. Dog. Scientific name, Canis familiaris. Plants. Mango. Scientific name, Mangenra indica. Animals. Tamarau. Scientific name, Bubalus minorensis. Plants. Papaya. Scientific name, Carica papaya. Animals. Tarsier. Scientific name, Tarlus scienta.
The use of scientific names avoid confusion among scientists. Scientific name allow the use of universal names which help scientists clarify particular organism they are referring to. Scientific name also provide organisms identity and indicate their true nature. Common names do not tell the exact nature of an organism. For example, seahorse. Seahorse is not a horse, but a fish. A sea lion is not a cat, but a seal. And whale shark is not even a mammal. We are done for today. So let's answer this following questions.